Hello everyone, this is Johannes.
And this is Cinema.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And welcome to Keep or Cull Gen Con edition.
Yes, this is one of a few that we're gonna do of this because there's so many games and we can't do full reviews of all of them. And I think Keep or Cull is like a great way to be able to showcase even more games we play than just the ones we talk about in the Game of the Month and the reviews. So even though this started as like a way to play our older games, I also like it for this to be able to showcase and talk about more games.
I agree, and it forces us kind of to take a hard look at the games that we get, because we don't have space for the games we got at Gen Con.
Yes, on the floor.
Yes, but that doesn't count.
We are happy you can only see this, because there's games everywhere. I feel like the only place there's not games are in the bathroom.
Yes.
Because there's still not games in the bathroom. Okay,
the
are
only
you ready
place.
for some games? We have
I
mostly
am.
small games. I think there are like 12 games today. Smaller ones for the most part, but hopefully you will enjoy it. These are some great games, so some games I did not like so much. You will find out soon on Keep or Cull.
Well,
Let's
now
go.
they don't need to know, because you spoiled it.
Oh, they know there's some I liked, some I
Yes.
didn't like. This is going to be a smaller review, so we're going to do the paddle, we're going to do a short review, then we're going to do a rating. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Tranquility, the Ascent.
Let's go.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
It's a double cull, but I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
Yes.
This is, sorry, you speak.
Yeah,
Just like,
this was hard for me to cull, but I had to be realistic.
Yes.
Because this is kind of a, like it's just like a puzzle, like...
it feels like playing solitaire
Yes.
with 2 people.
Yes.
In a great way.
Could play it solo as well.
And 5 people.
And 5 people. Well, I really liked it at 2. You're playing cards and it has specific rules and you're trying to play like higher and higher into the summit and try to finish the mountain before you run out of the cards. And it was tricky.
Yeah, sometimes people have said like, oh, they use Keep or Cull to know if they need a game or not. But many of the games we cull, and this is probably like the more newer games we play, some of them, you listen to the words we say as well. Because
please.
if you
I
like
recommend this.
smaller games, like it's small ones. I was almost like, oh, but we can squeeze it into somewhere, but I will not choose to play it even though it is fun. So I'm going to give this, I think, a 6.5.
Oh, I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay, awesome.
That was good.
So do you see, we don't keep all 7s because we cannot, because there's luckily a lot of 7s.
That's true.
Next up, we're going to have Flip 7. Not planned segue, I mean scripted segue.
Yes.
Flip 7. This is a promotional edition of this, so if you buy it, it's going to be in a weirdly big box. This is from the app.
Why?
This is a very simple card game where you are flipping cards. And you want to flip cards to basically, it's a blackjack thing where you go around the table and one is the dealer and you can say hit me, or you not like physically hit me, but like in a blackjack way. Or you can stop and go out of the round. You're going to score points on numbers you have. There's some doublers, there's some different abilities. But basically you don't want to flip the same number again. And the higher the number, the higher the chance to flip it again. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom. Oh.
Double keep.
I was, because...
You weren't sure?
No, I was thinking, I was sure you did calls. I was like, that's okay then. But I agree.
I want to keep it because, like, as we talked about, this is so simple just to play with anyone.
Yes.
The rules takes under a minute, and it's fun.
I was weirdly surprised
yeah.
by this. Even somebody who played it went out and bought it because they're like, we played with people and like, oh, this is fun. This is like, there's no rules. It's very simple to get to the table. I was like, when I heard the rules or read the rules, I was like, okay, so that's going to be fun. And it basically press your luck.
Yeah.
It's a very simple press your luck game you can play with.
This is a pressure luck I like because, like, it's the game.
It has my favorite sentence in rulebook, I think, ever. If you're playing with more than 18 people, we suggest a second deck of cards. Like, when are you going to play against 18 people?
But you could really play it with
18
plus people.
You have to have a person going around
but
dealing
I
with 18
would
people.
rather,
Do another thing.
divide
Next up,
into 2.
we
We're
have-
not going to rate it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm going to rate it a 7.
I'm going to give it, I think,
For
a
reals.
6. I think it's a above average. Not amazing, but one that is just like does its thing very good.
Okay. Next up, we have Cybertor.
This is one of a couple that you will see here, Bezier games, trick-taking games. We were not hugely into trick-taking games. I think like after this trip, I
are.
am very much more into trick-taking games than I was before this trip. So if you have any suggestions about you must-play trick-taking games,
Yes.
let us know, because we need to play enough of them to make a top 10.
I
because
thought
we
you
don't
were
have fun.
saying because we need more games because we have so few.
So few of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
we need smaller games.
Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom!
It's a double Cull.
I enjoyed this. I think the premise is pretty neat. It's basically you're gonna have cards, different color backs, and there's a theme. It's a weird little theme. It's a fun one. If you
I love the
buy the
theme.
game, read the thing.
Yeah, if you're gonna buy it, read it.
Yeah, it's almost worth buying it almost for that, but not. You can probably find the rulebook online. But basically, you have cards with different numbers on them, and you're not. It's Hanabi style. You're not going to see your cards, but it's not Hanabi style because your opponents are not seeing your cards either.
True.
I will look at some cards. I will sort them from highest to lowest. I will then give those to you. So those are your cards. If you have a huge memory, you can basically remember all the cards that the other player has, and then you're doing trick taking. So if I'm playing a red card, when I play my red card, I kind of get some information because let's say it's a 4. I know that everything to the right of that's going to be a 4 or less, and everything to the left is going to be a 4 or more. And trying to use that information, I try to then win tricks, and also somewhere you're going to have to bid on how many tricks you're going to get. And that is basically the thing you do.
I thought the concept of the game was more fun than the game itself. Sometimes I felt like because you have so few cards of a color and there's many colors, so I thought like, oh, now I can try to win. No, I just have to play what's the suit.
Yeah.
Like 90% of the time, and I didn't find that fun. I thought the concept sounded intriguing, but in reality, it didn't work for me.
I enjoy it, but I did not love it. I'm going to give it a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
Next up, we have the grandfather of all chatting games. It's Teacher. It says that on the back, it says that over 642 million Chinese people play Teacher every day.
That's a lot of people.
I don't know how they found out that information.
I don't know.
Did
A
they
survey.
I think it's a lie. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't know if it is, but I think it is. This is the weirdest game ever. This is one of those games, it's super weird. Like, it is not very complicated, but when you teach the game, all of the things is so weird. Like, we've been taught the game by Elisha, the wife of David from MVM. She taught us this, and I was laughing. We were laughing so much. And I was like, I have to play this again just because it's so fun to teach it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is a game, I love playing it, but I'm also gonna just enjoy teaching
Yes.
it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We almost forget doing the paddle thing because it's so fun talking about the games.
I wonder if he's gonna keep it or
1,
sell
2,
it.
3, boom!
Yes, it's a keep. I thought, like, yeah, as you said, like, being taught the game is really cool because you're like, are you making up rules now? But also playing it, there's layers here.
And layers.
And layers.
And layers.
And I want to keep discovering them because, like, after one play of it, I'm just like, okay, now I kind of get how to play it.
Yeah.
And it was super fun.
And it's a team game. We don't have many of those, like a partnership. Very classical. Feels like a very classical card game with just some weird twist on top of it. Highly recommend if you have not played it. Next up, a trick-taking game.
It's a trick-taking game.
Let's do the thing first. 1, 2, 3, boom!
I wasn't sure for this because there's so many games,
Yeah,
but I enjoyed it.
Yes.
It's a double keep.
I love it.
So in this, the concept
Did you
is...
rate Teacher?
Did
8.
I? Oh yeah, 8.
Yes.
Bottle Imp.
A trick-taking game.
Yes.
Where you want to win tricks by playing a low-high card lower than the hell card, which is called by some weird reason, like it could just be the Bottle Imp card or something. But it's like it's the hell card. But you don't want to do that last because the player who gets the hell card in front of them at the end will get negative points instead of positive points, which is not good in this game.
I liked it because if nobody plays under the value of the imp, then the highest player, the playing card
like
is winning. And you're trying to like deduce, okay, will someone play below that number now? Should I go with my high card?
Yeah.
Or should I try to play lower and then hope that somebody later will play lower than that? So that was interesting. A really, really cool game.
And you also have to follow suit, and you have like a card with all the cards on it. So if you know, like, okay, I'm going to play the 18, which is probably going to be, oh, there might be a 14, so you know these kind of things. Very simple.
What I also thought was cool is that if you're empty of one suit, then you can follow with whatever, and it still counts.
Yes.
So you can't really like opt out of winning any more tricks after that, which was also cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.
I'm gonna give it 7. Yes.
7-7. Next up game. Today now we're gonna have Sirens. This is a very small 2-player drafting game about you being a siren trying to get sailors to come to your so you can eat them. I guess that's what sirens do. Place, your home place, so you can eat them. It's a very simple drafting game. Let's see if it's fun. 1, 2, 3, boom!
It's not.
It's not very fun.
No,
It's very simple. Like it's not boring, but it's also not interesting. Like a drafting game for 2 players has to do something very special, and it mostly just looking at the cards and being, am I gonna get these points or these points? And the points were not like, oh, this is super cool now because I can do this super cool combo.
Yeah.
It was more like, oh, I'm gonna have another color to that set, or I will do another one where I follow in the correct color. And that was the thing.
You place a few cards, and there's very little information on those cards, and they almost never line up, so you have to always choose like one or the other. And I felt like there was no, as you said, no point in the game was just like, oh, I got what I wanted, this is super cool. So I'm just like, I just take one of them. It's not that I couldn't do a bad move, because I could.
Yeah.
But it wasn't fun.
The thing I did like a lot is that you flip a card at the beginning that changes up the game.
That was cool.
The only thing that some of them were super cool and some were not very interesting. I'm going to give this a 5.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Next up on your side is another game.
Cull now!
Yes, this is a small little card game for a very...
Let's flip.
Yes.
Do the paddle
thing.
now.
Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom!
It's a double key.
I wasn't sure because there's so many games, but it's like...
But this was fun.
It's in the same category as Flip 7 for me. Like, it's so simple to teach and so simple to play. So, and if you go back and look, but why didn't you keep Tranquility? Because I would mostly play it with 2 people and then I wouldn't choose this. These are games like, oh, we are 5 people, don't know what to play, let's choose now.
Because, like, these are games in the category that we will just like, oh, we're going to these people, let's bring these.
That's true.
Let's play Tranquility, just the 2 of us, and the others watch. That's cool. But this was a fresh game design for me because you have a stack of cards in your hand with numbers, and you also have like a spread of cards that are available that turn, and you can say stop or you can go on in your deck for a new number. And when everybody stopped, basically, or everybody but one, then you're getting those cards, and you want to have like the closest to the cards but not above. But you also don't want too many of like the different colors. You want like one color because you get the difference in points. So I really enjoyed it.
I did as well. There's a 2-player variant. Let's never play that one. I really recommend it. I think I'm going to give it a 7.
I'm going to give it a 7. That's fine.
7, that's fine.
Yeah.
Next up, we're going to have the Sears Catalog, another small card game. I don't think I've played this many small card games.
There's a lot of small card games.
Yes, this is Sears Catalog from Bessier Games. This is another shedding game. It's kind of like the first thing Jay from Bessier Games said to me. You weren't in a meeting, but he was like, have you played Teacher? I was like, yes, 3 days ago. So this is like a Teacher-ish shedding game, but you don't really want to get rid of all your cards. You want to get rid of almost all your cards, because if you get rid of all your cards, it's good if everyone else still has a lot of cards, because you get negative points for the cards you have left in your hand. But if you only have like 2 cards in your hand, that means you're going to get negative 2 points. But since you have under 6 cards, you're also going to get the lowest number on your cards as a positive point. So let's say I have an 8 and a 5. I'm going to lose 2 points, but I'm going to get 5. So that nets me 3 positive points, which is more than 0. And then there are different artifacts, like the special cards in Teacher. You have different of those in each game when you play this. Yes.
Do you want to do the
paddle?
thing?
I forgot it because they're so cool.
It's fine.
1, 2, 3, boom!
It's a disagreement, I want to call it.
It's a fantastic game.
I just like, I'd rather play Teach You. Like, it's not the same. And the positive thing about this is that you don't have to do it in teams.
Yes.
I don't think it's a negative in Teach You, but it's a little more specific.
You have to be 4, basically.
Yeah.
For teaching.
And like I thought it was fun, but I thought Tichu was funner, and there's too many small card games.
I think for me, this is like it's a more accessible teacher. Like it's simpler to teach you, it's easier to play,
Yeah.
and it's more straightforward. It doesn't have as many. Probably have if you played a lot, but like it didn't feel like, oh, you did a stupid thing, you're out of the game. Like in Teacher, it was like you had to learn it. Okay, because of that, I should do that, and then we are on the team, and because of that, it's very important to do that, and then this, I will bid for that, and I will do that, and I will bomb you with my dog, and all of these things.
Well, I think you're over exaggerating the complexity of Tichu.
I'm not.
But I also think you're underrating the complexity of this, because I'm just slow, but I was looking through the rules for the special cards a billion times, it felt like, because I did not understand the things.
No, I did.
But we're keeping it.
Yes, we are. Because I think it's a fantastic game. I really want to play it again. I'm going to give it a 7.5.
I'm going to give it a 6.
What?
Yeah, I did. Okay,
Next
that's
up.
fine. 6.5.
No, you can give me whatever you want. I can just disagree as well.
River Valley Glassworks.
This was a Kickstarter. It was a very popular Kickstarter. It looks very pretty. We have now played a couple of times. Let's see what the pile says. 1, 2, 3. Boom!
Double Cull.
Yes.
It's not me that's saying that. It's the paddle.
Yes.
You have to blame the
So
paddle.
if you disagree with us, it's all about that paddle.
It's basically too light
Yes.
for me. It's beautiful. I love the production. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. But placing the little okay. What you do is you draft these gloss tiles and you put one out in the river, and then you take some back and you're placing them on grid and you get points.
Yes.
Still don't understand how you score the points, but that's it. And you basically take 17 stones and then you're done.
Yes.
And for me, it didn't last long enough or be enough to it's too little.
It's a fine game. I think for me it's not very interesting, but I think a lot of people are gonna love it, especially because it looks so beautiful.
Yes.
And this I think is the deluxe edition. We have a play mat and all of that. Everything looks amazing, but it's a game. We played it in 12 minutes, and it was not one of those oh, let's play again. And we're done with it. So it's gonna be a call. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna give it a what did I give Sirens? 5.
Yes.
It's better than Sirens.
Yes, I think
I'm gonna give it
average game.
a 5.5.
85.5. Next up, we have
85. That's the
Rebel
best game I've ever played.
Princess from Zombie Playa. This was Bezier. This was released by Zombie Playa, and now it's a North American release by Bezier Games. This is a trick-taking game, but you don't want to win all the tricks because the theme of this is amazing. You are princesses that want to have a party, but the small animals betray you, and they invite the princess, and they want to come and try to marry you, but you don't want to get married. So you're going to try to be the princess who get the least marriage proposals, and if you do, you will win the game. Let's do the thing. 1, 2, 3, boom! This is a fantastic game, a double keep. I love this game. This is one, if we were normal people, I think we would play this a lot with our friends, because this is it is a trick-taking game in a way where it is it's a normal trick-taking game, but you have some special power you can use. Every round of the game is going to have a special rule that really changes the game.
Oh, yeah.
In Sirens, I felt you had these special rules. I do this little thing, but there was this round, these special cards negate marriage proposal. This card around you have to play 2 cards in a row, or this around you have to all do, and there's a bunch of them, one for every letter of the alphabet. So just so many different things. You even have the Frog Prince, who is 5 wedding proposals because he really wants to get married. And I really enjoyed this, and this is one of the ones we talked about so far. This is the one I'm most excited to play again.
Cool. I also really enjoy it. I love the theme. I also we did play this wrong the first round of the game, that if you get all the princes, then you get the positive points, or negative, positive.
You get the negative points.
You want the things. I really enjoyed it as well.
Okay, I'm gonna give it an 8.
I'm gonna give it an 8 as well.
Next up, on your side, we have Open season. Let's do the paddle now.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Boom.
Double Cull.
Let me know about this game.
It is a
Drafting, yes.
Yeah, you're drafting, but it's like an open tableau of cards. And you're placing one of the cards that you draft in your like points area and the other one on your player board. And there's a lot of different things you can do on your player board. Like you can place it to get points, you can place it to get a special ability, you can place it, or all the spots have to be filled. So some you will place and they will give you negative points. I thought it was cool. It was really annoying because you kept stealing all of my cards all the time.
Yay!
But yeah, it was okay.
It was okay. I agree. I'm gonna give it a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
Next up, we are gonna have Caution Signs. This is a drawing game. I kind of different. Like I have like my drawing games. I really love 2 of them, and this one is funny because I could get 2 halves of a card, so it could be like Musical Mummy or Panic Plumber, and then you have to draw that in 20 seconds, and you have a guesser who tries to guess what the other things are, and you get to get some points, but mostly I think if you play this, you might just skip the points because you just want to play the game and have fun. Let's do the thing. 1, 2, 3, boom.
Oh, it's a double Cull.
Yes.
I was thinking you were gonna keep this.
No, I really liked it, but I have my favorite drawing games
Yeah.
and I don't need more.
I
But I was
agree.
pleasantly surprised. We laughed a lot. We had fun with it. And we played the game with friends.
Yeah, I was on the edge for this as well because I liked it. But yeah, it wasn't my favorite drawing game. But this does something different. I
Yes.
think like we played it with a little too big group. So that might be better to play them a little smaller group.
Yeah, basically because it takes longer to guess.
Yeah, because that was basically like the boring part. Because like you get 20 seconds to draw, so that doesn't take a lot of time. It's
then
the guessing.
Yeah, and you spend time laughing at all the horrible
Oh
drawings.
yeah, of course.
Especially Maggie from Think of Themer. Awesome at drawing. Even better than me. And I'm very good at drawing. Yeah, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I think like if you don't have your favorite drawing game, you might like this one.
Yeah.
For me, it was a good drawing game, but it doesn't replace, like I have 2 for 2 different kind of groups. And
Yeah.
I think those are like, I don't need more because drawing games isn't my favorite thing. I'm going to give it a 6.5.
Me too.
Next up on your side, I think.
No, I don't have any left.
Oh, you don't have left, which
I
means
don't
it's-
know how we calculated
But
this.
we have one more game
Yes,
with this
we do.
loot. This was one, as we said in the pickups video, if you didn't see that I almost skipped. Because I just like there was something about this that looked kind of like it was a simple game. And sometimes you have to just do this. This is the only thing you can look at when you like, do I want the game or not? No. When I looked at the back, I read it, was like, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
And now we played it. And we will show you if it was. 1, 2, 3. Boom.
It was.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Double keep.
I like this game a lot. It's a lighter one, but it has that spatial puzzle that both of us really
I
enjoy.
really enjoy that.
But it has that, like you're trying to place pieces around. It has kind of a calico thing where you have like special, not in that same way, but it has like that where you have different. Want to have different things around different pieces. You place a piece, you want to have different pieces surrounding that, so you trigger a scoring. All of these different things, but you also have a common board where you are going to place adjacent to each other and kind of block each other from getting specific things. So it added a bit of interaction to those kind of games. A lighter one. It took us like 15-20 minutes to play with 2, but I really enjoyed it.
A lighter one for sure, but very interesting because you felt like it wasn't easy to achieve anything. Like
Nope.
you're getting stuff, but you want to get the right stuff.
That's true.
And you also, because you have a lot of scoring opportunities, you kind of decide yourself what you want to. It's a build your own scoring basically.
Yes, which I also love.
We really like. And that makes the game, you can make it really complicated for
that's
yourself. As you said, like you want it to match up there, and then you can use the same symbols to match up than this scoring, like Calico, for example. So I really enjoyed it as well.
I'm going to give it an 8.
I'm gonna give it an 8 as well.
And those are the games.
Yes.
So, favorite and least favorite game of this week or this episode.
Yeah, least favorite is gonna be Sirens for me.
Yes, I think I agree on that.
And most favorite.
Oh, that's actually hard.
Oh, that was really hard. Yeah. We have 3 8s on this pile.
Uh-huh.
I think my very favorite, because of the setting that we were in, Tichu.
I think I'm gonna go with Rebel Princess with loot as like an almost number 2. These 3 are like hard to differentiate, so I'm just gonna go Rebel Princess with loot and teacher
All
as
3 of them.
like the other one. And that's going to be an end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let us know, as I said, if you have any favorite trick takers and also which one of these games you might be interested in. And also, if you are new to this channel, thank you. Welcome. Hope you
Hi.
enjoyed this video. If you watched the whole
Nice
thing,
to meet you.
that's kind of awesome. And if you are new to the channel, then you can help us out in a very big way by giving us a victory point.
And we get victory points when you click that subscribe button. You can also click the bell to get notifications every time we post a new video.
And this is going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Cinema.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye-bye.